definitely appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you.
Great. Well, thank you very much for Danny for that, and John for your excellent presentation, and thank you for that, Chris. But in all seriousness, this last day and a half, I have learned so much, and I'm so grateful to have the chance to be here and participate a bit. But especially, it's about learning. I don't have near the insights and the wisdom that John or Dr. Ball did or anything like that. But a couple things that I want to leave this with. In the 5 years that I've been fortunate enough to represent you all in the legislature of Alberta, I've learned a few things. And one of them is how organized and how dedicated the left is.
That's right.
To their view of our culture, to their belief in where our productive money should go. And I thought of a couple stories that I wanted to share with. When I was first elected, one of the first things that happened is question period's always at 10 to 2. By 2:30, you can usually shoot a cannon in the gallery. There's nobody around. Doug Horner was bringing up some pension bills, which Bill Tufts told me he thought would have gone a long way to make some good changes to prevent future liability for the taxpayer of Alberta. All night long, while we're debating these union bills, the gallery was full of union people, 200 or more. I naively said to my seatmate, geez, this is kind of interesting. These Albertans are out because they care about this. He looked at me and said, are you crazy? They're here because they're being paid. Absolutely, he was right. When Holly was talking about the carbon emission tax and the juniors and the mid-size being the answer, I believe she is absolutely right. The way that Rachel Notley has put in the carbon tax is only 85% of the producers are going to pay the carbon tax. The top 15%, and I say top, the 15% of the industry isn't going to pay it. The ones that are the biggest and the most efficient. Which are the big guys? Which are probably the 4 oil and gas companies that stood on the stage with Rachel Notley way back when the Climate Leadership Plan was announced. Now, casting no blame or anything on them, they're business people, they need to make money, they need to make returns for their shareholders. But if we want a culture and a type of life where the way to get ahead is to buy lunch for Rachel Notley, no thank you, I'm not in. And I don't think Cypress Medicine Hat people want that kind of life either. So, you know, we've been called in the wild rose countless times climate change deniers, and yeah, we shudder, and yeah, we look for the right way to get that message across. But now more than ever, I have ammunition to defend myself, to defend the way that we know is the truth. And as Herman and others said to me, when you're talking about the truth, you can never go wrong. So thank you again for the shout out. Thank you guys for putting this great conference together. And I look forward to see you next year, whenever the next one is. I hear there's one tonight at 6 o'clock, but
I just want to say one thing. That I don't know how much you should appreciate that Bruce sat here for 2 days to learn. No disrespect to the other MLAs, most of them didn't even come, but it just never ceased to amaze me when I would go to conferences as an MLA and you'd show up at the start and you sat there to listen, and then you'd leave and you'd learn something. And I always said to people, you know, I'm here, if you don't want to know, send somebody. If you want to know, you need to go. But it's so valuable to have elected people who actually listen and learn, as opposed to someone who sends one of their aides or someone, oh, you go and listen and then send it back. So I want to say thank you, Drew, very much for being here for the 2 days. You're a rare person to sit there and actually want to learn and then build a new life. So personally, thank you very much.
Paul, thank you. And that reminded me what we were up against a couple of years ago when Danny and Bob and others were holding this conference. He put it out and I retweeted it. And remember how many people in the PC party and the people on the left were attacking me that I might possibly go to this. And of course, I still came anyway. Guys, it's as John clearly and perfectly said, we can't get mad about it. We have to help them see that there is another side. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Drew. Like it is quite a commitment because we know you've already had a busy week. So thank